Yo, guys, this is Truth and Tensions. Like I always tell you over here, we speak the truth and we bring out the tension in our discussion. And a very happy new year to my fellow viewers, subscribers, and followers. Today, I have a very fine gentleman over here by name Nana Kwesi Usu. I call him PM, but he calls himself the finest MC and the energy god. PM.
Bro.
Welcome, Akwaba.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here, man.
The finest MC in town.
Yeah, man.
We will get to the finest MC, but first of all, why the name Energy God?
Okay, so I had Energy God out of a performance I made in Taadi. I remember we had one of the made in Taadis at TTU Park.
Okay.
Before we went on break.
Okay.
Yeah, so it seems 2021 thereabout. And whilst I was performing on stage, Mr. Kwame Dumanti of Focus One Media just wrote on Facebook after watching my performance for like 30 minutes. Just wrote on Facebook that PM is the Energy God, the best stage MC in Ghana. So that is how come I had the name Energy God. So,
Energy God.
Yeah.
Then what about the name, the finest MC?
Okay. So,
why do you call yourself the finest MC?
Okay, because I'm the finest MC first of all. And even before that, you know the way we carry our father's names on us. My father's name is Owusu, so I'm Kwesi Usu. So KKD be my mentor. Okay. I don't know if you know KKD.
Yeah, sure.
KKD is known as the finest. Yeah, so as he be my mentor in this journey of mine, I decided to also adopt one of his names.
Okay.
And then just spice it up with the MC because I'm also an MC. I just added MC to it by making it the finest MC.
Okay.
Yeah, so the finest is from KKD.
From KKD.
Yeah.
And the Energy God is from Kwame Dumante.
Exactly.
And the PM is from?
PM is a nickname I had from senior high school, as in Peacemaker.
Oh, Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Wow. Because, for quite some time now, I've been wondering where the name PM is coming from. But
well, when I had it, it was a nickname I saw on campus at Koforidua Sectech. I just saw it on one of our tanks, and I loved the name. Apparently, they said it was a nickname of one of our seniors who was a good entertainer, a dancer, and whatsoever. But I had no meaning to it. So when I got to tertiary, I said to myself, okay, I listened to one message by Dr. Mensa Otabil that talked about the power of names and its impact. So I can't just carry the name PM. So I personally created a meaning to the PM.
Okay.
By making a Peacemaker.
Okay, so you made it Peacemaker yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you saw the name PM on the tank, it never had any meaning.
No.
Okay, so you just gave it meaning as Peacemaker.
So anybody who asks me, I'll tell you, Charlie, PM means Peacemaker.
Okay, PM. So you are widely known here in Takrade as one of the finest MCs, like you just said, at YFM. I know. Back in the day, in tertiary, I know you actually pursued civil engineering at Takrade Technical University. Yeah. So I just want to know, switching from civil engineering to the media works, that is the radio personality, what was the motivational factor behind this whole switch? Okay,
so I am somebody who believes that every individual has a unique gift given to him by God. And you can only hit your utmost potential when you work with your God-given talent.
All right.
From JHS eating into senior high school, I've had crazy love for entertainment and arts, like music. I have been to X Factor before, reality show, Born Stars, the one that X won. I was in the house. The year that X won Born Stars, I was in the house. As one of the talent, as one of the singers.
Oh, right.
And I was evicted because of vote and all that through the preliminary stages. And I remember Hitmaker when I was in the final year. I submitted my song. They called me, but I was working on my projects. I couldn't go. So music has been the first thing.
Okay.
Singing in church and all that from, let me say, junior high school into senior high school. So my whole life has been entertainment. But then, I'm finding the exact thing I really wanted to do. I just love art.
All right.
Yeah. So my mom has been MCing in church from childhood. I've seen my mom MC. My mom is a teacher.
Okay.
And my late dad, a police officer. I saw my mom MC in church and sing in church a couple of times. So my mom has been like an inspiration, like my first mentor, even before I discovered the likes of KKD. That I started looking up to. So somewhere along the line, I realized my love or my passion for this art thing was so huge. So I had really big time for it to really nurture it. I personally didn't even know about the MCing.
All right.
Koforidua Sectech final year, we have this final year dinner that we organize. And when they were putting things together, I had most of the school executives in my class, like the prefects in my class. So they came to me at PM. We like your submissions and contributions in class. You are very outspoken. We believe you can host this dinner. And I'm like, okay, if my guys really believe in me, then Charlie, let me just give it a shot. I prepared, ready to host it. And then our senior house mother came and I was like, yo, Charlie, because of time, let me just do this thing fast. Yeah. So that was my first shot, but it didn't happen.
Okay.
I completed school, came home, and then my pastor also called me one weekend and said, Nana, I want you to MC our church service. That's Assemblies of God in Efijas in my hometown.
Okay, that's in the Ashanti region.
Yeah. I gave it a shot, and that was it. From that time, friends in my neighborhood started calling me for birthday parties here, some get-together here and there, and I got to tertiary TTU. And I realized this was a bigger platform to really explore.
Okay.
And I had the first chance to MC, and I got paid with a pack of jollof.
Okay, so I mean, if I did understand you very well, then I mean the MC thing came in. That was when you were still in school. I mean, in the how do you call it, senior high school?
Yeah.
So that was where you actually realized the gift that you had.
Exactly.
So if that was the time you actually realized the gift that you had, then why didn't you just continue with the music thing or the entertainment thing, but you just went straight into TTU and pursued a civil engineering program?
Okay, so I did science with technical drawing. We have this course we call either maths TD or science TD.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's physics, chemistry, elective maths with technical drawing.
Okay.
I mean, when you are done with that, it's either you move into the biological side or the engineering side, where the field you think suits better. But my grandfather was a civil engineer.
Okay.
And I mean, I saw his cars, I saw his good living. So from the engineering, I thought it wise to Charlie, because there be an American can say, "What another Charlie? Why hate you or dance so man? Or civil engineering? Why engineering needed twice so?" So when I heard all those good things, and I also saw it myself, the sort of good living my grandpa was living, I decided to pursue engineering by coming to TTU to do that. But even within, I realized still the passion for the entertainment was still huge.
There. Yeah.
So I was just balancing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes I'll go and host events outside TTU, like University of Uniba. I remember I was invited to host one event at University of Education, and when I was done, the SRC guys who booked me were nowhere to be found. I mean, it's cancelled me home. I mean, University of Education campus. I did a street top where I meet somebody we are known way back from Sector.
Okay.
And he sorted me out, and I came back to school. So I realized my passion for the MC and the music was so huge. So I was doing all currently.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was it for school.
Okay. So from what you're saying, then it means growing up, you actually wanted to do MCing. I mean, the entertainment thing, not the civil engineer or the engineering thing.
The passion was there, but I wasn't too sure.
So when after tertiary, your dad was around, right?
No, my dad died after senior high school.
Oh, okay. So that was why one of the decisions that you made was very simple for you, because I know most fathers always are very hard on children when I mean they take them to school to pursue certain programs. They come out from school and they want to do different things, entertaining, and fathers are always like, no, this is not what I want my children to be.
But for my dad, I was seriously against what he wanted, because he wanted me to become a police officer.
Whoa.
And I told him that one was out in the first place. My mother, also being a teacher, wanted me to become a teacher. So we'll be a training college. I would my name say.
Was your dad a police?
He was a police.
Oh, okay. So they both wanted you to do whatever.
Yeah, they were fighting for the field, but I told them none.
You could have actually done both.
I am somebody that when I want something, forget it. Whether you're my mom or my dad, if this is what I want, I'll go for it.
Yeah. I always say this. I always say this. I tell parents, hey, we all know that you are the ones who pay the school fees for your children to pursue every program they want to pursue. But when it comes to choosing their career, hey, parents, I mean, this is not disobedience, but let the children actually choose what they think can work for them, not what you think would work for them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's dive straight to the media works. Take us through the journey from school to YFM.
Okay. So when I was done with TTU, because I was emceeing on campus. I mean, I can say if we had like 50 events on campus, I hosted like 42 or 45 of them. On the Miss TTU, to the Hallway celebration, to the every event on campus. So when I was done, they were still inviting me back on campus to come and host events. Even during my national service, I was at BBNA as a teacher. So one of the days I came down to host one of the hallways, was Miss Abstinence Ghana, yeah. And one lady called Rose saw me And she was like, PM, I know this man at YFM. The way they do your thing there, I will not recommend you to the man. So Rose recommended me to Mr. Julius, who was then the programs manager at YFM. And the man fixed a date that he wanted to meet me. Apparently, the day that the lady told the man about me, the man came down to really watch the show I was hosting. I didn't even know the man was my material. So I went to see the man, and they told me, Charlie, I'm being told you're passionate about this communication thing. Would you love to pursue radio? I said, yes. It was a public holiday, Easter Monday.
But did you have radio at heart then?
Anything communication.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I actually wanted to do radio to one, because the plan I had for radio, truly speaking, the plan I had for radio was to get the name, and then use the name to do my things. Yeah, because I mean, if you're popular and you're doing other things on the side, it's very easy.
Yeah.
So, because me, from the people I asked around, it was beautiful, glamorous, but I mean, cash wise, it wasn't that huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's be real, I won't sit here and lie. I like the name of the show already, so let's keep it real here. So my intention was to use radio to really get the name I want to get, and then use that to do other things on the side. Yeah. So the man gave me a shot. Like I said, Easter Monday, I did my thing. It was Y Lounge, an evening show from 7 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
That was my first time on radio. I have been on radio as an upcoming artist, but to host an event, I have not been on radio to host an event before. So it was my first shot. I didn't know how to use the consoles and everything. So the guy who was on air by then was Kwame Legend. Kwame Legend taught me how to use the console within like 10 minutes, and he left me in the studio. So when he was about to go, I told him, Kwame, I don't know how to even play music. So the best thing he can do for me is to get me like a non-stop 3-hour mix. Like I can just be riding on the feed and be talking on. And Kwame also helped me out. He got me a mix on the side. So, and you know, boy, about 30 minutes, and I'm a bum. My come and drink and I'm a feed and the show, and then I signed out. So that Monday, is the next year, they arranged a meeting and they called me. And Mr. Julius was like, it's cool, but your energy on the lounge was too high. Because I mean, I didn't know how to talk. I mean, the tone to use depending on the time belt you're using, because I wasn't into radio. And so he asked me again, aside the lounge, what else can I do? And I told him, naturally, I have love for reggae. But I know they play reggae, but they don't have a host to it.
For the reggae way.
So I wish you can try me on that slot too. So Saturday came, and they gave me a reggae show to host. It was called Root and Revival. I did the show, and immediately I signed out. The first call came, this is where you belong.
Exactly.
I hosted a show from Easter Monday, somewhere April. And in December that year, I won the best reggae presenter in Western region. I had never done radio before. That was my first time radio.
That's very, very.
And from there, so like after that time when I was an intern, after winning the award, after a year, the team roped me in and made me a staff.
That's very, very impressive. So let me just take you back. As an artist on the one of these musical reality shows, like you just mentioned, what kind of music were you doing then?
Okay, so it was a reggae thing.
Okay, so you were a reggae artist?
I mean, reggae.
Oh, okay.
Small high life, kakra. Yeah, so that was it for me. I go, you sing your song. Sometimes they will evict you. Sometimes they'll tell you you've qualified to the next stage. I realized it wasn't just working. But even till date, the music in me is still at work, because I have been with the church choir for a decade now. King's Temple Choir, ICGC.
ICGC.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, let's continue with the radio work. So how long have you been working for YFM?
Okay, so I did Y for, let's say 5 years, and I moved out. Radio Max came to poach me. No, 4 years. And Radio Max came to poach me. Either 5 or 4 years. And Radio Max came to poach me. So I went to Radio Max to do. And I did like 1 year, 4 months, and Y called me again. Yo, we need you back.
So, I mean, why do you think Y called you back?
I mean, so it got to a time YFM was picking most of their shows from Accra. So if it is Drive hosted by Joel in Accra, they'll pick it. If it is Shouts on Wire hosted by Caroline, they'll pick it from Accra. So it got to a time they wanted to start running their own shows here. Earlier, it wasn't like that. I'm sure some things happened and decided to pipe from Accra. So when they did their restructuring, they decided to bring in some new forces to really change the whole face, so that the people here will own their shows and do it. So they called me that, Charlie PM, we want you to come and host the Drive for us. You produced the Drive for a while, and the Drive was one of the shows I always wanted to do. It was a dream. because I was a desperate. I don't know if you remember Ada. There was one lady who used to host YFM's Drive, very loud.
No, I think I've heard of the name.
Yeah, she had this,
but I mean, never seen her.
Pidgin, Nigerian accent and vibe and all that. Yeah, so she was like my radio teacher, and then I was a producer by then, still doing my weekend reggae show and the Y Campus Express. So I knew basically everything about the show, just that I had not hosted it before. So they called me that this is what we have for you. We want you to come on board as official host of the Drive, and then we can grow YFM back. So I came on board, and Charlie, it was beautiful. That was when Skinny took over. So Skinny was with me at Radio Max.
Okay.
And he came in as the manager, the programs manager for YFM, and he called me, PM, Charlie, I want you to come and host the Drive. Same Skinny called Chelsea as well. Chelsea, I want you on a morning show. And he brought in TJ2 from Empire to come and host the evening show. And from that time to December, YFM became the #1 in Western region.
Okay. So if I'm right, you've been in the radio for like 15 years.
No, radio. This April will mark my 12 years.
12 years in radio.
Yeah, 12 years.
Okay, you actually started MCing before doing the radio thing.
Radio,
so the MCing is actually 15 years. Okay, so since we are still on the radio thing, let me ask this: does the radio in Takrady actually pays?
Okay, so like I said, I mean, radio itself doesn't pay that much.
Okay.
So I knew this from the onset before I even got in. I said it before you asked. So my intention
was to just get the name
and use the name to do other things, because I have my event company, I run my foundation. I wanted to build a brand where, Charlie, when I enter your office, you know my name, so working with you is easy.
Very easy.
I mean, I remember when I first met one of the bosses at Promasidor, Cowbell and all that. Apparently the man was a top fan of my show, so someone like this, I mean, convincing him to sponsor your event was a
very simple thing.
Yeah, so that was basically my intention. Use the radio. Even I love communication, so let me just use the radio to build the brand, and then use that brand power to do other things on the side.
All right. So, like you previously said, you said you actually wanted to do. I just want to take you back a little. You said you wanted to actually do engineering because of what your uncle
and grandpa,
your grandpa was actually doing, and the kind of money he was making out of engineering. So, would you say you've actually regretted not choosing civil engineering to radio?
No regret. No regret.
Not at all.
Never. And I will say this everywhere, because when I was even done with TTU, when I completed TTU, my mommy got me a job at an engineering firm.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just supposed to go do my clinicals and do some few things and start work. But I told my mom they never called me.
Okay.
And I was rather an intern at YFM who was not taking one city for a whole year.
Okay.
So that was a sacrifice I did for that dream. She tell you how special the broadcasting thing or the communication field is to me. Yeah, so no regrets.
No regrets at all. So viewers, I'm still here with the finest MC on the land of Takrady, the energy god, PM, as a peacemaker. I never knew it was peacemaker. Anyway.
And I'm a peacemaker.
So now it's peacemaker. Guys, I just want to let you know that today's video is actually brought to you by Primark Wear. Baby, I say radio logo with the Black Star Mission. Today, I am actually on that Primark Wear. This is what I'm having on right now. So World Cup now, US of A, Mexico, Canada, this summer 2026. And there's an NGO as a supporter, another as a fan. Please, I recommend to you Primark Wear. Very simple. Just go onto the internet, www.primarkwear.com. There are a set of collections. Just pick anyone that you want. Especially say AED, just for the World Cup. Colors are very bright. So just get this, and wherever you are, Primark Wear will be delivered from Ohio straight to you, Ghana. Say, Africa, anywhere in Africa, Ghana, if you are in Europe, if you are in the UK, even the US of A and Canada as well, and even in Mexico, because I know Ghanaians are everywhere. Just click on www.primarkwear.com. Now, Primark Wear will be delivered onto you wherever that you find yourself. Wherever you are, Primark will find you. Primark Wear also Young World Cup. Primark Wear also honor the past and score the future. I'm still here with PM, the finest MC. PM, since you are the finest MC, I'll go to a easy kakra. Some entertainment kind of game be. Then we continue our conversation. So I think I'll start with the MCs first. Whatever that he's gonna say right now, guys, it's just his opinion. It doesn't mean that it's the best or it's the goat of whatever he's saying. No, it's just his opinion. So member of selection collection of people, maybe 2 people, you choose one. The one you think is best for you, you choose. So I'll start with the MCs. Now, because I know right now the MCs in Ghana really have the voice now, unlike before. The MCs are now loud. They are fighting even with the artist. I'm telling you.
True.
Yeah. So I'll give you Kojo Manuel and MC Portfolio.
Kojo Manuel Portfolio. Oh man, these are my people. Don't push me to a corner, man.
No, just make a choice.
I mean, it'll be hard to choose, man. They're all my guys. They're all my guys, and they're all good. I mean,
so you're not choosing.
So interestingly, even when I was organizing my masterclass, the 2 of them were top on my list, but because of some few things, some event dates actually crashed, and so therefore they couldn't make it. Yeah, so I mean, this don't push me to.
So you're not making a choice.
They are all good. They are unique in their own ways.
Kojo Manuel, MC Portfolio. So PM says he's not making a choice.
Portfolio is solid. Kojo Manuel is solid. I mean, that's it.
PM is saying he's not making a choice between MC Manuel and Portfolio.
Funny enough, I mean, for Ghana DJ Awards, MC/Hypeman of the Year, we are all in the category. So, I mean, if you push me to a corner like this,
okay, so let's move straight from MCs to the artists themselves.
Okay. I think here I'm free to talk.
Shatta Wale Stonebwoy.
Stonebwoy.
Why?
Oh, so like you guys, you were talking about football earlier before we started the conversation. We all have people we naturally gravitate towards.
Okay.
Yeah, Stonebwoy for his personality, for his lyrical dexterity, his vocal prowess, his live band performances. I mean, I can go on, and I've been a fan of Stonebwoy since my TTU days.
Okay.
Since the Black City days when I was with Black City at TTU. So yeah.
Okay. So now he's been able to make a choice between Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale.
Yeah.
Manifest Akode.
I'm dot any day.
Oh. First one. That was so quick, man. See, Sarkodie is even my name because you used to. But I think as a Pan-Africanist, there are some things about some people that I gravitate towards. Manifest Afrocentrism, his lyrics. That guy is deep. I'm not saying Saka's not good. Saka's good. Saka is a great talent by our standard. But I think, it's like comparing Jigga to Nas. All right.
One is deeper.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move to a little bit of governance.
Okay.
Mandela or Kwame Nkrumah?
Hey.
I know.
Hey, this is one of the toughest questions, man.
Mandela or Kwame Nkrumah?
Osajifo. Yeah, because even Mandela himself would choose Osajifo, so I'll go for Osajifo.
You go for Osajifo.
Most definitely.
I think he's being biased because of the Ghanaian thing.
Not that. But I'm saying this because if Osajifo was looking at Africa at large, Mandela was looking at South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's look at the broader scope.
All right, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
On that note, Osajifo.
On that note, I understand you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're still with the governance. Rollins or Kufuor?
Okay. Charlie. So this is like they are directly opposites. This is a cool, calm gentleman. This is a loud, outspoken gentleman. This is going to be one of the toughest ones. But I think I will go for Rawlings because of his outspoken nature.
Okay.
Because of that commanding spirit as a warrior.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rawlings on that one.
Yeah.
I know you don't like football, but let's do the last one on football.
Okay.
Then we continue with our conversation. And it's obviously Ronaldo, Messi.
Okay. So my kid brother mostly spoke about Messi, and I started reading about the guy. I don't really follow him that much. But I think because of some of the things my kid brother always said, I'll go for Messi.
Messi.
Yeah.
So on this note, he chooses Messi over Ronaldo. Yeah. So Messi indeed is the GOAT. So PM, I've been following entertainment for quite some time now.
Okay.
So I've been following music for some time now. Entertainment as a whole.
Yeah.
I think I would say it's until this generation, that was when I got to know that there is a hype man and an MC.
Yeah.
Take us through that.
All right. So, I mean, a hype man is basically the energizer of the concert, the carnival, the festival.
Okay.
You just come, hype the whole atmosphere, together with the DJ. You turn up the place. You keep the place charged.
Okay.
You understand? So, there are events that you see somebody acting as the MC and somebody acting as a hype man.
Okay.
But there are some events too. You see the MC doubling as a hype man.
Yeah.
Because some of us are MCs and hype men.
Yeah.
And some people are strictly hype men. Some people are also strictly MCs.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, like this, let's say events like Made in Taadi, Asabako Festival,
Okay.
Beam Festival, and all these events, I go on as an MC / hype man. So if you watch even my Beam Festival artwork, that is PM, MC / hype man on the artwork. So the MC is basically the moderator of the event, calling people to come and play some particular roles, basically coordinating everything smoothly from beginning to end, from the introduction of the event to the conclusion of the event. Then opening prayer things, all those activities are done by MCs. Okay. But if you go to Nigeria like this, even weddings, they have hype men who come on board just to hype.
Whoa.
That is the level they've got into. So I don't want to use the word noise. Yeah. So they just come hype the place up, and then the MC comes in and continue, or the MC will start, and when it's at the latter part, the hype man will come and take over, like the club vibe.
Okay.
Because in clubs you don't use MCs. Club is really hype man.
It's really hype man.
Yeah. So those people who don't know, everybody who plays a role in a club is not an MC. The person is a hype man. We don't have MCs
in clubs.
They are hype
man in club.
Yeah.
Okay. So at what point did you discover that hype man thing? Because I mean, right from the beginning of our conversation, it's all about MC. We've talked about MC.
Exactly.
So at what point did you actually discover the hype man thing?
Okay, so the thing is, we were doing it even way back in school, because the artist night and all that, we charged the atmosphere by hyping, but it wasn't really a thing,
professional thing
official
right now,
like the way it is right now. So with time, started shaping things. I remember when my very good friend OG started hyping for the late Ebony.
Okay.
You know, OG used to hype behind Ebony. OG was Ebony's hype man.
Okay.
People were like, what is this? And that was when OG started introducing the artist hype man thing. And right now it has also come to stay. Those days, 10 years ago, now who say artists from a hype man in Ghana.
Wow.
Some of the artists have that natural energy. Someone like Shatawale.
Yeah.
He has his natural energy. He doesn't need anybody to be behind him. But others need the hype man to back up, even though they have the energy, but they feel the hype man spice fills in the little loopholes, like Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy has the energy, but you know, the way he sings smoothly with OG is so beautiful. So when Stonebwoy does his thing and he slows down, OG will come inside, do one or two things, and Stonebwoy will come inside again. So OG basically fills in those little loopholes in between.
Then I cannot say the hype man or a very good thing, because just like the example you just made, when Stonebwoy feels that like or feel very tired, then the hype man comes in, play that
one few things, then Stonebwoy will get back again.
He gets back in. Yeah. Actually, really no hype man is actually a good thing.
Yeah, so I mean,
it's actually helping the artist.
It really helps. So the hype man always keeps the energy up for the artist to ride on.
Whoa.
So that is what you do. So right now, it has come to stay. And it took time for us to accept it. I remember when Kojo Manuel performed for the very first time at TGM. Was it last year? Yeah. We had a set of Kojo Manuel and DJ Viroski.
Okay.
We had official MCs for TGMA.
Okay.
So Kojo Manuel just came through with DJ Viroski to do some 10-minute set, and it was just a DJ hype man set to keep the atmosphere charged.
Okay.
Because the MCs were just moderating things.
Sure.
And coming up next is blah blah blah. They'll come and perform and go.
The way.
And the next award goes to. So these were the things the MCs were doing.
Okay.
And then Kojo Manuel came in, did a hype man thing, and it went off. So I think right now it has come to stay. Okay. The fact that we are even introducing it on a TGMA platform, it means that's something that has come to stay.
Yeah. So I know you are an MC and a hype man as well. I know you know a lot of MCs in town.
Yeah.
So currently, aside yourself, how many hype men do you have in Takrady here?
Oh, a couple of them. 10 years ago it would have been very difficult to point.
Okay.
But now we have loads of them. Personally, I have even groomed some who are professionals out there right now, like Kobe Spencer, Makrani, and I'm personally managing them as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's something I've taken upon myself. I've groomed loads of talent. Like that I said earlier, I believe we all have unique gifts that will make us stand out wherever we are. So when I see any gift in you and I can support, why not? I help you nurture. So Kobe Spencer is in there, Makrani is in there, Hypeman Fegi is in there, TJ is also another solid hype man. And a couple of them.
Couple of them. That's very great.
On top of my head, these are the few. Exactly. But there are lots of them in the pipeline.
Exactly. So I know hype men, like you said, they've actually come to stay.
Yeah.
Nothing can be done to them.
Yeah.
So talking about hype men and MC, 15 years in the MC game and 12 years in the radio game.
Yeah.
Let's go straight to your work, 2025.
Okay.
MC work. MC stroke hype man work. Man, I had the opportunity to go through the videos and I saw a lot of works you've actually done. A lot of works you did last year, 2025. A lot of corporate ones. Talking about MCing and hyping for Talo Ghana in Accra, Talo Ghana in Takrade, Kemsolve in Takrade. These are the three corporate ones I know. I know you did some for gospel, SK's gospel show. Yeah, you did something like that.
Yeah.
Man, take us through your 2025 works as an MC and a hype man. Not radio guy.
Yeah.
MC and hype man, 2025.
Yeah. I think I did my checks and I realized that on the average, I do between 70 to 90 plus events in a year.
Wow.
Yeah. And for my 15 years journey, I have done 1,000 plus events.
Sure.
Yeah. So 2025 was an amazing year for me.
Amazing year for you.
It was an amazing year for me because I got to touch on one of the platforms I've always been dreaming of. I remember today I was just checking through some of my works and I realized I said somewhere 10 years ago that one of my dreams is to host the BET Awards.
And I believe, everything is possible. Why not?
Impossible is
everything
nothing.
is possible. Why
Impossible is nothing.
Yeah.
So when I chanced on that and something, when I said it 10 years ago, my friends laughed at me. So some of my friends, when they spotted me on Beam Festival stage, Ghana Music Awards, doing all those big events, I'm like, Charlie, the thing is now making sense to them. I'm getting close. I'm like, okay.
And I think, not to catch you, I think the Beam Nation show is arguably the biggest platform so far, right?
Okay, so Ghana Music Awards and Beam Festival, which one will you tag as the biggest?
It depends. The Ghana Music Awards, was it the actual Ghana Music Awards?
Okay, so this is
Experience
Ghana Music Awards Experience Concert, which is before the main awards night.
So they move from
that. No, that one they do just once.
Oh, just once. Okay, so it's actually was it last year?
Last year that they had it here in Takrade.
They had it in Takrade.
And the last time they had it in Takrade was 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's really a big deal.
But I will still choose Beam.
Okay, so the Beam Festival will come first.
Okay.
And then Ghana Music Awards. I did Beam Festival 2024. And I did Ghana Music Awards 2025. So my biggest highlight for the year 2025 will be Ghana Music Awards stage. And it was an amazing experience when I got on, because it was one of my dream platforms.
How are you built on that show?
Okay. So when the team, I have worked with the Charterhouse before.
Okay.
Because they handle most of MTN's programs. So MTN Momo at 15, we did a couple of events and I hosted it for them. But I was there and I had a call that TGM want to come to Western Region. And they ran some random survey. They just asked around that they want the best MC from Takrade, MC/Hypeman who will best fit for that platform.
Sure.
And from what they told me, they spoke to like 15 people, and out of the 15 people, 11 recommended PM.
Oh, out of the 15, 11
people, 11 mentioned my name.
Man.
And
what's good works will always speak for you.
Charlie,
you don't have to boast of your own works.
It was really humbling for me.
That's very impressive.
It was really humbling for me. And for me, it wasn't just even the hosting of the event, but they trusted me with even planning and coordinating stakeholders convo.
Wow, that's great.
In a region and Atlantic.
That's great.
And I did that together with Aya, and it was very successful.
Aya
Ramsey
B. Okay.
Yeah. So because Aya was connected to the artists and I also handled the other bit of it, and we got all of them together. The auditorium was filled, and we had the stakeholders conversation. And in the evening, I hosted the Ghana Music Awards nominees experience concert.
Okay.
So that happened. Loads of events. I mean, Cowbell Family Fanfare, MasterCard Foundation and of year party, Made in Taadi concerts. What again? Talo, like you said, I did Talo for Accra, Talo for Takrade,
Kemsol. Those are the corporate ones.
I mean, over 30 plus weddings, almost 20 birthday parties. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Yeah. Loads of events on top of my head. I can't really put things together, but these are some of the major highlights.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of events, like you just rightly said, but we're gonna touch on 3, and you actually did touch on one already, so we have 2 to go on with.
I mean, I can't forget Unifest, that trended I mean, the Black Sharif event, Unifest.
Yeah.
I hosted that one too. I hosted Kwabena at 20. I did Spy Fiesta with Kwesi Arthur. I mean, Koku Smoke, Spy Fiesta with Koku Smoke. I can go on and on and on, but it looks like you have some major ones.
I just want us to touch on 3 of them, which you already touched on one.
Okay.
So we have 2 more to go. That will be Made in Taadi and then. Okay, you already touched on the Ghana Music Awards experience.
Yeah.
So we're going to touch on Made in Taadi and which one else?
The masterclass I organized.
Your masterclass you organized. Man, that thing. What was the motivation behind that masterclass thing? So I think Made in Taadi will be the last one to touch on. So let's talk about this one.
It was something I have been planning for a very long time because I always believe in impact. I mean, if you say you've done this for 15 years and you can boast of some lives you've impacted directly, I mean, it's a no for me. So when I turned 10 years in MCing, started thinking through what can I do? Okay, and I spoke to my wife about it, and I want to organize a masterclass because I have never seen anything like that in Western region.
Okay.
Not in Western, not in Central, not in Western North. So I want to put this together. And even the masterclass I've seen, or the ones I've seen in Accra, they were organized by MCs, but not MC/Hypeman. Okay. So they don't focus on Hypeman. They only do it for MCs. So mine was a masterclass for MCs, Hypeman, and public speakers.
Wow. Was it for free?
It was 200, and the whole place was packed. My target was 50, and I had 60 people in the space.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and it was my first time doing it as well. I mean, the people I involved Kofi Seyfast, who's a brand strategist. I brought in Kofi Darlington, who's just one of the top MCs/Hypemen in Ghana, and then my own mentor,
your own godfather,
KKD came down. I mean, I had to fly all these people down, host them, and then bring them together for the event, and it was an amazing experience for me.
That's good. And I think that was part of your birthday package, right?
Yeah, the anniversary package. So I did a donation at Kids Mental Home. We had a masterclass on Saturday morning, and also the finest experience. Down the Street is a December event.
That was a December event.
So I wrapped it up with the finest experience at Swagger. That was a party to the anniversary. And then Down with the Street is an annual kids charity festival I organize every December to mark my birthday.
And I wish we could get more of this masterclass thing in Takrade, especially because remember some few days ago we were having this discussion about this whole content creating thing.
Yeah.
I think it would be of a good idea if we are able to actually organize some kind of seminar for these people.
It really help.
Because I think most of these seminars are actually held in Accra. You know, most of our guys cannot even travel from here.
I mean, we can work on something.
Yeah, so we can do something here in Takrade.
Bring down the Sheldons and co.
Exactly, because if you are able to do, if PM, the finest MC, has been able to organize a masterclass for MCs and hype men, then I will leave that one to you. Maybe you can organize.
We'll plan something. We'll plan something and bring the big brains,
top boys.
And I left this out. I had a university tour with Cowbell last year as well. So they have those dreams and vibes where we inspire these young folks who have special talents that need that polishing and guidance, and then party with them as well. So I did a full university tour with them. I did University of Education, I did the UCC, I did UMAT as well. So it was a tour that I did. I mean,
you've actually worked. You actually did work in 2025.
I mean, crazy.
Let's just dive straight to the main events of 2025. Made in Taadi.
Okay.
Kofi Kinata.
Yeah, man.
PM.
Yeah, man.
as an MC and hype man
Straight.
on that bill?
Yeah. So first of all, I want to say thank you. Which camera should I use? This or this?
No, this one.
All right. First of all, I want to say thank you going out to Kofi Kenneth. I've said this to him personally that if there is any major platform that has really projected a PM brand, I can take out Made in Taadi because it has really projected me, and I really appreciate Kofi for that. And the fact that annually the team calls me and says, PM, please, we need you on board as an MC and a hype man. So if you watch the artwork for this year, you know when artworks are dropped, even the way the names are positioned speaks.
Yeah.
So the headliners, if you watch the hype man, I was the first one on the list before others. So basically it shows the role I play in there and how they value the PM brand. So I got a call from Abeku Breeze. Abeku is the one who's been handling talent when it comes to Made in Taadi, to be booked as usual. And I spoke to Abeku and I told Abeku that, Abeku, you know, one thing that I don't joke with is my time. I am somebody that even my sound checks, I do videos of it to drop on social. I mean, one of the major things I also highlighted during my masterclass is time. As an MC and a hype man, you have to be there.
Time is very conscious.
In time, actually, even before the event starts. So if the event is 6, me, I get there like 5 to make sure everything is set. Connect to my DJ, connect with other vendors, build that connection and relationship with them before the event takes off. So I told him that, Abeku, this is the issue at hand. I have 2 weddings on that day for Made in Taadi, that's 20th December. The first one starts from 1.
Hold on, you know what?
Yeah.
It seems he didn't even allow me to ask my question. I think he's already answering my question. I actually had a question to ask on that, but since you've already started.
No, because you opened Made in Taadi, I just wanted to
just go ahead, just flow.
Just arrange how everything happened on the event.
Flow.
So I'm taking you through my daily routine that day on the 20th of December. So I had my first wedding at Calanders by 12 hours there. We took off at 1 and it ended like 5.
Okay.
And the second wedding started from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
And I gave Abeku all this information.
All right, sure.
And I asked him who is managing the stage, and they told me it will be Ampabe. Right. And I called him as well to let him know that because of these 2 events, I'll get to the grounds between 11:30, 12.
Exactly.
And I really mean my time when I mentioned
in the morning, AM.
11:30 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Oh, to 12
midnight.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I'll do these 2 events before I'll come there.
Sure.
You know, like cool, Charlie. And moreover, we have 5 other MCs.
Exactly.
So and hype men. So I mean, some can take off, and then later you come inside. Yeah. So they all agreed to this, and I did my event, and the second one ended like 10:30. So I rushed home to wash down, take my outfit, and mostly when I host Made in Taadi, I do even 2 outfits. So I packed my other outfit in a bag and I wore the first one. Got in a boat, got to the grounds like 12 because the traffic in town was crazy. Kofi is the only person who can make the whole second Taadi be on a horse. Like everything pauses.
God, you know, I always say this.
before getting to the golf park, I had to go through the harbour.
Yeah,
because I can't cover it.
Exactly.
The driver drove me through harbour, and even now I wasn't getting boat, so it was somebody's personal car. I said, Charlie, I see you really want to ride, but you're going to here. I'm so, boss, the money is not even the issue. Just take me, I'll pay you.
Sure.
Yeah. So I got there, and then the guy was able to move to somewhere Atlantic, and he says from here going there he can't
make it.
So I took my backpack and I moved to the backstage. I got there and I was told, okay. Hypeman was supposed to be the stage manager, but he's been changed to one Blaze guy.
Okay.
So it looks like there was a change of hands somewhere in the middle of the event. But I know Blaze too because last year he was the one who was the stage manager working with the running order. So
last 2 years, actually.
Last 2 years, yeah. So last 2 years, it was the same Blaze guy who was managing the stage. So as at every point in time, we all knew when we were supposed to come on stage as a hype man or an MC. So I got there, I spoke to Blaze. Yo, Blaze, I'm in. Oh, yo, PM, what's up? So I'm good. And I had to hang in one corner and wait till I'm called. Because I was there with my manager, that's my wife. So I was there. 12:01. Blaze was not giving me any sign of Charlie welcoming me on stage. I'll be there, you if you come down. Oh, what's up? I'm saying, yo, the stage manager is not really opening up. I don't know what the issue is. 2 a.m. So 3, I approached Ojo. Because Ojo is Kofi's manager, and I work with all of them. Ojo said, "Oh, PM, you hang here. I will let you even introduce Kofi, so please be here for me."
Okay.
So I was there, and Kendrick, upon seeing the way things were moving, stepped down and told me, "Yo, PM, Charlie. I mean, you guys are supposed to take over." And for someone like Kendrick, it was even his first time on the platform.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm sure he was wondering why somebody who's been hosting this from day one is still kept down there. So as a conscious soul, he stepped down and told me, "PM, take the mic. I'm stepping down, take over." So instantly I realized Blaze was watching us.
Okay.
The stage manager.
Okay.
I'm like, "Why? Where you to go?" I said, "Oh, Charlie, I'll make PM take over. For go do other things."
Okay.
Because I've been here since 9 a.m. and 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, like if you know, you say you go pan, they're like, I don't go allow make PM climb the stage." Oh. I'm like, "Wait." So all this while I didn't know what was happening, because I thought there was a running order and all that.
Okay.
You get it? Until he opened up and said, "If you know, be say you the go."
Like I not go make PM climb the stage.
So if it hadn't been Kendrick handing over the mic to me, I would have been backstage there till the end of the show.
End of the show.
Like for real.
So what do you think the problem was?
So the convo that he had with the guys on stage, the M's on stage, was basically for him. PM came late.
Okay.
Which he didn't know the reason why I got there at 12. Because I told the person who booked me, it wasn't you, Blaze, who booked me. It was Breezy who booked me.
Okay.
And I spoke to Breezy about it. I spoke to Ampabin, who was supposed to be the stage manager that you took over from. Okay. And they were all aware of this thing before I got there at the set time that I promised to be there.
Okay.
So if you don't understand anything, what do? You ask. Because the meeting time that I've been hosting for all these years, I always arrive in time. 7 a.m., 6, we are there checking sound, making sure everything goes. So if for the very first time, PM is getting there 12, what are you supposed to do as a stage manager?
There could be a reason why you are getting there at 12.
Exactly.
Which you already explained.
I've communicated to the team who booked me.
But could it not be that probably he was not communicated to?
That is one thing that I feel he wasn't communicated to.
And I mean, that can actually be a problem.
It can actually be a
communication problem.
Because when I spoke to Abeku, he told me, Charlie, he was so tired after all the rounds they did. Yeah. So he even went to sleep.
Okay.
I mean, I was so angry about how the guy handled everything backstage. Because, I mean, a standard show like Made in Taadi, and you have 6 MCs, not even 2, not even 3.
Okay.
We have 6 MCs / Hypeman on the stage. So if not for anything, if it is the first 2 hours, if it is these people handling it. That was how last 2 years it was.
Yeah.
So Feggy comes in at this time. Yofi comes in at this time. PM comes in at this time. Kojo Manuel comes in at this time. And something very funny happened that I really wanted to brush off.
Okay.
The first red flag that this same Blaze guy showed me was in last 2 years.
Made in Taadi.
Made in Taadi. Okay. The comeback, the first comeback.
All right.
So I was backstage, and even that was when we had a running order. So I was supposed to get on stage at 11:30.
Okay.
Yeah. My 11:30 time was up, only for me to realize Kojo Manuel was the one going on stage. Because he knows Kojo Manuel from Accra.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and funny enough, Kojo Manuel is a brother.
Yeah.
I host a drive on YFM Takrade, and he holds a drive in YFM Accra.
Yeah.
And I mean, we vibe a lot. Funny enough, when he was even coming for Made in Taadi, I was the one who was communicating with Charlie PM. Give me update on grounds. What's up? How things they go? What time do you think will be appropriate? So Charlie, we just took off for the upcoming guy. So I mean, my 11-12, you can come around, and they go back. At that time, we got there, we were all vibing. Only for me to realize, Charlie, the time. Imagine you being told you're going on stage at 11:30, and your colleague comes around and they are giving that belt to your colleague. But I swept all those things under the carpet because I felt, Charlie, if not for anything, I'm there because of Kofi. Sure. Kofi is the reason why I'm there. Sure. So if things are not handled the way it's supposed to be, I can't blame Kofi for it. Sure. I'm just there because of the love I have for Kofi and the love I have for Western region. Sure. Because I came from Kumasi to Takrade as a student, and Western region has made me who I am right now.
Exactly.
And Made in Taadi is arguably the biggest platform in the region right now that we have all played our role to get it up there. Because apart from the first one, that was in 2017. Was it 2017 or 2018?
The very first one.
The very first one.
I think 2017.
Yeah. So I took over from 2018. That was the first time I got on stage. I only missed the maiden edition. From that time, I've been on stage till this time.
Okay. So
this will be my 5th time getting on Made in Taadi stage. So on the event stage, you realize I got on stage about to turn up a bit, and then I stepped back after like 2 minutes, and then Paradise came in. Yeah. So Ojo gave me a signal that Paradise was just passing through.
Okay.
But I'll be here till morning, so I should just introduce him to come in, and then I'll take over later on.
All right.
Yeah, people were thinking maybe it was because of some artists coming or whatsoever, but that wasn't the case. Ojo just gave me a signal. It seems it's either he was going somewhere because Paradise wasn't even built for the night. He wasn't one of the MCs / Hypeman. From what Shino told me he called him that he wants a contact to one of the Made in Taadi guys who can help him get on stage. So from day one, Paradise was not in the picture. So it was just a last minute smartness that he worked out to get on the platform. So when he got there, I mean, Ojo gave me a signal actually, and then pass it through. So immediately he was done. I came back, and I've met him. I met him during the Unifest event. Same way, he was not even an MC in the Hypeman, but he came down for the culture, and I gave him a chance same way to perform because he told me Charlie P had to fly down for this event. So I mean, if there was any opportunity backstage, I worked on things, played him on for like 20 minutes. He had his videos and his content, and he went back to Accra. So we've had that vibe. So immediately he came on, and then Ojo gave me a signal. Moreover, I mean, I've been on this platform. So, and it's his first time. I introduced him in, and you realize he mentioned Energy God, and he came in. He did his thing, and then I came back to introduce Medical, and the show continued. So basically, this were some of the little lapses, and I decided to really keep my cool because Kofi himself called me and apologized that Charlie, this is not the first time something like this has happened. He says it seems 2 years ago, somebody that he really respects got backstage. He didn't know him, and the security, the way they handled him, it didn't go well with him. So I mean, some of these things can be worked on, and then going forward, it wouldn't happen again. And you know what I'm talking about. I mean, so I mean, immediately Kofi called. I was speaking to Donzi. You know, Donzi is my mate from TTU, and I've been working with Kofi as well. So I was on the phone with Donzi, and I just explained things to him. I was like, Charlie, so I have to tell Kofi about it. So Donzi opened up to Kofi, and Kofi called me, and then said, Charlie PM before Chowa. How they made it entirely. They want to the stage from the one. So basically, that was it. And I felt, you see, sometimes too, when you're doing events in a haste of planning and coordinating things, Charlie, they feel miss some things. So I'm sure that was what's ABF and so a man referee I went to be communicated to guys and say the PM told me this and this, so at this time to be BNA. But I think one of the things we really need to master when it comes to this, because all these years we've been working with a running order.
That was the thing I was about to ask you whether there was a running order, which I know there wasn't a running order.
There wasn't because one thing is immediately the running order is worked on, they push it to all the talent, all the MCs and the Hypemen. So you know when you're coming on stage. I know when I'm coming on stage. He knows where he's coming on stage. But because there wasn't any information like that or any artwork sent to us directly, we were just there. Fergie like this was there, and I mean, you couldn't bear it anymore, and he left. And it wasn't
so I think he didn't get a chance to even...
No, Fergie didn't even get on stage at all because of the delay.
Your DJ.
Shino also was supposed to play with his band, GOG band. He has this mini band he works with, a trumpeter, a keyboardist, the Hypeman, and he has a DJ, a mini band they call the GOG. So he was also supposed to perform, but because of the way things were going, he had another show at, it seems, one of the towns around. So he moved with his team, Pristia or somewhere. So he moved out. And DJ Chihuahua also came from Accra. And Chihuahua also was also like, Charlie, what is happening? Let's just listen to the stage manager. Maybe, but I noticed there wasn't anything like that. Chihuahua also left. Clients backstage didn't know that apart from the A-list and the B-list artists they had, that for that one, they've noted them down that this one will come, then this one will come, because and they do one is the show never end, and they're back to back. At that time, nobody really even comes. Most of the A-list artists, seems it was only Medical I introduced. The rest of them, they were just coming in like that. That's a surprise. Yeah. So as at that time, nobody even knew what was going to happen. But that one, I'm sure they had the order they wanted it to go before Kofi comes in, and this one comes in, and this one comes in, and all that. So one thing that I think we should really take, because all those years we've had a running order, and it has really made things easy and smooth. But it looks like because things were in a haste a bit, and some of the few things that they need to really, because I mean, when I got there, I was told some of the vendors for the event were like Taadi vendors, and they didn't finish on time, and instead
Especially
of the program,
the stage.
instead of the program taking off very early, it delayed a bit.
Yeah.
And I think these things all affected the whole thing. So, I mean, if you're a vendor out there and you're being booked to work on a platform like this, give it your best. Because if we can't be here and Kofi will be bringing stage and sound and everything from Accra. So if you are here and you're given a chance to provide any logistics for events like Made in Taadi, which is our biggest year, give it your best and let everything move on. And I mean, talking about security, let's look at some of the highlight for me. I mean, Kofi as somebody who was always taking security to the next level.
That was a top notch thing.
As always a highlight of the whole night. I mean, you're moving in an open space and you feel like you're at your home because we'll take you to steps that you see an officer, either a private security, a military officer, a police officer. Yeah. They were all over the place.
3 of them. That was one thing I loved about the whole thing.
Close, if I'm not missing, Charlie, if I'm not missing, close to like 200 personnel. Just making sure everything was at peace. And the back-to-back hits from the top artists also delivering. I mean, it was a great night. So I will just pray that, I mean, if we score at 60 or 70 today, next time we want to be able to score it 80. Exactly. Progress is what we seek for. Exactly. And the betterment of the region as well is what we seek for. Exactly. And like Kofi said, some of those few things, you make sure he's worked on them so that it doesn't happen again.
Exactly. I mean, for me, communication is very, very important.
It's very important.
It's the key to everything. So I'm just praying Kofi this year Made in Taadi would be better than last year.
It will
even
definitely
all the
be better.
Years.
Yeah.
Into Michelle on the communication aspects, please. I mean, the funny thing is that and you're Kofi no fault.
He doesn't know anything. I mean, he told me straight.
He doesn't know anything about
PM.
it.
I mean, exactly. He was nowhere around.
Working with him,
Give it your best.
I mean, they always give their best.
Yeah.
I always say something like, try and better the best.
Exactly.
Try and better the best for the next Made in Taadi. And the next, talking about the next Made in Taadi, people were complaining about the venue of the event. And they were saying it was too small.
Oh, but that
and
place
so
is huge.
Their prayer right now is they are hoping the Hypeman Sports Stadium would be ready next year, December, for the Made in Taadi. What's your take on that?
I mean, it's something I've personally prayed for because Kofi is the only person who can do that here.
Yeah.
And if the Accra people are claiming, oh, Charlie, we are filling the stadium, we can start
we also have a stadium, we need to fill it.
Yeah, we need to fill it. And Kofi is the best man to take that off.
Exactly.
Immediately he does that, it will inspire others to also work extra harder to get in there. I mean, when Deshay is now saying she also want to be the first to fill that Accra Sports Stadium because, I mean, the medicals and co are all done. The Stoneboy have done it, Shatter has done it. Medicals has had the guts to do it. Right now, Black also did the Legon Stadium. So gradually it's becoming a normal thing for our people. So, I mean, I think moving to the stadium will be the best. If only Kofi want to go there. Yeah, if only the team really want to move it there.
I think, for me, I think the team would love to do it. But my only problem has to do with the
fixing of the space.
The place itself.
Yeah, I mean,
it's in a very bad shape.
I mean, we've complained about, this was one of the reasons why some of us stepped out for the second Itaquari Deserves Better demonstration. We wanted change. As an events person,
the place is
people call you for a place and you don't even know where to recommend.
But can we say can the TTU Stadium or the TTU Park be ready for December? Because sure. Blacko has been able to do it at the Legon. Then it means when the TTU Stadium is actually ready.
The capacity is my word, right? Okay, there will be places people can sit so you can take more. Because the Legon, I guess the Legon takes will take like 10,000. I guess
10,000.
I'm just imagining. I don't know the number.
And the TTU Stadium could it be 10,000?
I don't know the capacity yet, but they are almost through because their current graduation they had it there. They opened the pitch for the graduation.
I think we need to find out the space. We need to find out the capacity of the space.
Exactly, and I mean I think the Hypeman should be the target. It shouldn't be TT's.
But I mean, so if you are going to use a Hypeman, then it means there needs to be shuttles available.
Exactly. I mean, the team can work on all that because I believe in the team.
There need to be shuttles available at some vantage points,
moving people
in the city, so it could just move people from Takrady. You know, when it's being done at the Hypeman Stadium, it's going to be huge because we are also going to have the advantage to get people from that side of the town who are not always able to make it to.
No, but the funny thing is, Made in Taadi, I'm on stage and you engage when they tell you I'm freaking because I'm there. If you talk what I'm there,
it's serious.
That is how serious it is. So I mean, the distance is not really a problem. We just need a bigger space because the numbers keep increasing. I mean, I saw the team quoting 40,000, some were quoting 45,000. It means the numbers keep increasing. at
the
golf park. I mean,
45,000.
I mean, I've seen loads of quotes. Like, I mean, when you're on stage, you see the people like ants. Seriously.
Yeah, I actually saw the drone view.
The drone view.
It was crazy.
Yeah. So I mean,
45,000.
why?
Why you're offending Supreme Masquerade?
7,000 members. What numbers did Shatter do for Shatterfest? I mean, they were quoting 60,000 plus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You saw Shatterfest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Kofi is doing 40,000 plus here, I mean, it's not really a big deal.
That's
What's the capacity of the stadium?
A simple stadium. 25,000. 30,000. Yeah, 30,000.
That'll be a nice place to take
Man,
off.
we should do it there.
Kofi should do it.
do
Kofi
it
should
there.
raise that bar. And he's the only person who can do it here.
So he's the only person who can do it there.
Yeah.
And we are talking about Made in Taadi being one of the biggest, not even one of the biggest show in the Western region.
And one of the biggest in the country.
And one of the biggest in the country.
Yeah.
And we have some A-list artists in the region who were not present
Okay.
or who were not on the bill
Okay.
of Made in Taadi.
I bet no be anybody go feed it up. Yeah.
I know, but we had A-list artists from Takrady. We
Okay.
have A-list artists from the city. We have
Okay.
the likes of Nero. We have the likes of Ayesem. We have the likes of Lucas. We have Singlet. What do you think made them not to be there?
I can't really tell because, I mean, for me, when I'm doing an event like me, let me use some of the events I organize here, like Ghana DJ Awards, Pub Fest, and all that. The people that I am cool with,
Yeah.
those are the people I invite
Okay.
on. So I don't know how the relationship is like because I know Kofi started with all those guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what the issue is.
Okay.
Yeah, so I am equally surprised why
They were
some
not
of
on
those
the
guys
bill.
were not
Yeah.
there. But I feel if this thing is for the region and is now the biggest and you wholeheartedly want to support, you can equally call the team and say, "Oh, Charlie, I'm free on this day. I want to be there." Like we all sometimes do. If I see my friends do, Bishop is doing something, I can call Bishop. Bishop, Charlie, this is your grand opening. I think it's a good move for the regions. I want to come and support you.
Sure.
I do that a lot.
Sure.
Yeah, so I mean, it may be out of maybe a haste or as what she'll be one refi Charlie, you can equally call and say, "Oh, Kofi, Charlie, I go fi jump on," because I mean, people call.
I even think you don't need to call. I mean, since you are people do call it, right? But
Yeah.
what others too don't call. They just come in to support.
And with your level, if you get
Yeah.
there, they will open up. I mean,
They'll
even
open up.
Sarkodie said it straight. Charlie, Rapaholic, Kumasi, like there's so many top artists, A-list, B-list. Call them. Obey, Charlie, this is a good move. We want to come support
Yeah.
you. So what stops somebody from? I think if the people don't call you, you can equally, because it's for the betterment of the region. You can West Side agenda. You want to take West Side up there. So anything to make it better. I mean, we can all.
I think the one of the best solutions is to get one of these guys on this show so they
Okay.
could actually
So
explain why.
I can get you Singlet here. I can get you ISM here. I can get you Nero here. So I'll talk to any of them and you
Sure.
can start scheduling that. So
Sure.
you
Sure.
clear their one because
I
I know
think-
they are all
Yeah,
buddies.
I think I chanced on Nero the last time we spoke. He said he's going to be here.
Okay.
So anytime that Nero is available and he comes here, probably he's going to explain to us why
Yeah.
they were not on the show.
Yeah.
So guys, I mean, it was a very nice conversation. It was
Exactly.
very nice to be here.
One more thing before I leave you.
Okay.
One more thing. You see, the issue we spoke about, some of the artists not performing.
Okay.
One thing that I was able to speak to Kofi on it,
Okay.
and it's been resolved. But somebody might be carrying some bitterness in him,
Exactly.
and that is one thing I don't want to even carry along. So I mean, let's do things right so that some of these little things don't go on for somebody to go and say someone Kofi is not even aware.
Exactly.
Now, oh yeah, because they didn't make you perform. So I mean,
So guys, like I said, it was very nice to be here with one of the not one. Why do I? always
I am
say
the
one
finest
of,
MC,
The
that's
finest MC
Yeah.
in the city, Takrady, and in the region, Western region, and the energy god,
Straight away.
PM,
Yeah.
Nana Kwesi Wusu.
Yeah.
Guys, like I always tell you, don't forget to subscribe to our channels on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Culture Compass. We out.
Black Lab.